Michael and I moved to Sebastopol 25 years ago. We love the town. We have friends in West County, and we thought it was a great place to raise our family. But when we got here, we thought it was a great town, but we saw things that could be improved. Main Street was devoid of trees. Whole Foods and the Rialto building were abandoned. And a lot of things that the downtown plaza was a sea of asphalt. And we had a declining cannery district. Now when I walk around town, what I see is a vibrant town that is really concerned with its great green and sustainable future. And I want to continue working for that future.
Thank you. Mr. Slater.
I'd like to thank the organizers of this forum, the League of Women Voters and the Chamber of Commerce. But mostly I'd like to thank the community members who've come to listen and learn about each of us 4 candidates. My name is Patrick Slater, and I've been honored to serve as your elected representative on the Sebastopol City Council for the past 4 years. Prior to my election in 2010, I served 3.5 years on the Sebastopol Planning Commission. We'll talk about many specific topics tonight, so right now, I'd simply like to introduce myself a little more. I've lived in Sebastopol almost 18 years. My wife, Teresa, and I live in a downtown 1906 bungalow, which we have completely renovated. We don't have any kids, but we do share our lives with 2 dogs and 2 cats. I'm a self-employed architect, and most of my work is in and around Sebastopol. You may be familiar with a couple of my larger projects in town. One is the rich golden-colored building at the intersection of Petaluma and Sebastopol Avenue. It's the building with the birds. And another large project is the restaurant up on Healdsburg Avenue 8. My experience as an architect has proved to be invaluable during many city council discussions. During the past 4 years, my council colleagues and I have worked hard on making Sebastopol greener, more economically stable, more physically inviting and attractive, and really working towards making Sebastopol more of the city that residents want to be in. I'm excited about continuing to apply my experience in both the private and public realms, using my common sense, consensus-building, decision-making ability as a city council member to continue working for the residents of Sebastopol. Thank you.
Thank you. Ms. Kernan.
Thank you. I'd like to start by appreciating the League of Women Voters and the Chamber of Commerce for organizing this event. And let me appreciate our audience too. I'm so grateful that you're spending your evening with us. I'm Sarah Gurney. I've spent 10 years on the City Council. In that time, I now find myself the oldest and most senior council member. I've worked with 7 different iterations of the council in those 10 years and 3 different city managers. I'd like to put my significant and sustained experience to work for our community. I've stayed the course for those 10 years to protect our small town and the unique quality of life that we enjoy. The work is important to me so that future generations can enjoy this place that we love. I'm involved in a number of projects that I'd like to see through completion. For example, the library landscaping project, the Laguna Gateway at the cement plant property on Morris Street, the recruitment brochures for our opportunity sites in the downtown core. I'm also honored to have some important responsibilities that I'd like to fulfill. I've been elected to be the chair of the Sonoma County Transportation Authority through this year and next year. I serve as well on the Coastal Commission for the state of California as an alternate for San Francisco, Marin, and Sonoma counties. To work for my re-election, I've walked door to door in town once around, starting in August, the end of August, and finishing yesterday. It was important to me to reach out to voters in a place where they felt comfortable so they could share with me their concerns, their issues about our community. The experience has given me a chance to assess subjectively the status of our town, our roads, our trees, our front yards, our compliance with our building codes, most importantly, the well-being of our households. I'm grateful for the people who have welcomed me and rescued me through the heat wave. I carry a map of our town in my heart and in my head. Thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Greenberg.
I want to start by, thanking you, members of the public, for caring about our community and our city council, and to the League of Women Voters and the Chamber of Commerce for giving us the opportunity to address the issues and what makes us different. I'm running for city council because I love this community and can think of no better place to raise my 2 young public school sons. I bring to the council years of experience as a nationally published investigative financial reporter, policy director for Lower Manhattan Redevelopment for New York City, and a business owner. I work collaboratively with community leaders and elected representatives on solving complex problems. I've spent much of my life providing effective leadership on behalf of the public interest. For years, I've written and spoken and advocated for public interest issues like reopening our hospital emergency room, the faulty CVS traffic report, budgeting, not talking about or studying bike lanes, only to be told by our city council time and time again that either it's not our job or we have no money for that. This approach does not empower local government or our citizens. We can do better, and I'm here to provide a challenger type of populist perspective that I feel that we can make a difference and we can resolve these issues. We could work together to reopen Palm Drive Hospital. We could budget for bike lanes and bike trails. We could provide better financial oversight and transparency to our budgets and to what we do in walking the walk of a green Sebastopol. I believe I commit myself to the challenging work of providing responsive government for the people of this community. And I look forward to working with the 4 other fine members and dedicated members of the City Council should I be elected. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much.